lecture in Student Life on AI and Intellectual Laziness, titled AI or Academic Autopilot, Reclaiming Intellectual Responsibility. What if the biggest threat to academic excellence is not failure but convenience? In lecture halls across Kenya, assignments are being completed in minutes, hours, you name it, but not through research, not through critical thinking, but through artificial intelligence. The real question is not whether if AI is powerful. The real question is, are we becoming intellectually lazy now? AI is not transforming the education sector. From drafting essays to solving complex problems, AI can now just finish work in seconds. But in many Kenyan campuses, AI is no longer being seen as a tool, but a substitute for thinking. Research shows that 70% of students rely on AI to do their assignments. According to the elaboration likelihood model, which persuasion uses two routes, the central route and the peripheral route. Deep thinking through the central route surface shortcuts the peripheral route, in that when students entirely rely on AI outputs without processing information, then learning shifts from deep thinking to creating cognitive shortcuts in education. Today I'm here to talk about AI and intellectual laziness, and I'm here with one of my classmates so that she can give a point of view on how AI is impacting the education sector. So question one, do you think AI improves or weakens learning?
Okay, AI improves learning according to me because as students we get the opportunity to research and also enhancing what we already have.
Okay, question two, would you submit an assignment that you've used AI without editing it first?
No, I wouldn't. I have first to edit it. Yeah.
Okay, so question three, do you entirely depend on AI in that assignments that you can actually figure out on your own, you have to use AI?
Okay, most people do that, but as a researcher, you know, when you're in the university, you're a researcher. As a researcher, you shouldn't entirely depend on AI. Actually, AI should be there to improve on whatever you already have.
Okay, so the last question, does frequent AI use weaken memory retention and problem solving ability?
Yeah, it weakens problem solving skill because I believe there are problems which should be solved with real thinking, and there are problems which should be solved with AI. So most of the time we find that the real world problems we are solving them using AI. Yeah.
Okay, so this interview was about AI and intellectual laziness, and I'm sure you've had a point of view on AI and intellectual laziness, and thank you for being available here today. Now, many students believe that AI saves time and that everyone is using it. According to the theory of recent action by Martin and Isaac, it explains that behavior is shaped by attitudes and social norms. If students believe AI use is normal and acceptable, this behavior follows. You have to know that AI is not the enemy, but intellectual surrender is. Technology should extend thinking, not replace it. According to social influence theory, it explains how peer behavior shapes individual choices. For instance, when a student boasts about finishing assignments in minutes, social proof makes dependency seem acceptable. But convenience today may not create, or rather may cost competence tomorrow. Degrees measures knowledge, but competence measures careers. This conversation is not about condemning students. It's about reclaiming their academic integrity and intellectual growth. Ethical communication requires responsibility, especially in the digital age. This feature does not condemn students, but questions systematic normalization. Now living in the digital era, and of course, artificial intelligence has to be the topic because it's something that we get to use, or rather it's something that we get to experience in our daily lives. But many students are using artificial intelligence wrongly, in that students are seeing AI as a substitute for thinking instead of just using it as a tool. I personally think that with proper training and guidance, students can use AI properly, in that it can help boost their careers, it can help solve their daily problems, preventing cognitive shortcuts in the education sector. Use AI as a research tool and not as an author. This week I challenge you. How about in all of your assignments, you take one assignment and do it without the help of AI? You have to know that education is not about submission, but it's about transformation. You have to know that AI is not the enemy, but intellectual surrender is. Here is the actual research of how AI is impacting students.